And should people worry about another crash?
Well, I get that a lot. People trying to compare today to 2008, and really there's not a comparison because our lending standards and our underwriting standards have changed so much from that whole debacle. As far as a crash, no, I don't think that we're going anywhere near a crash right now because if you think about it, our underwriting guidelines have changed and strengthened so much that the paper that these homes are written on are so solid and so safe that, we're not having, people that really can't afford their home having these mortgages. It's just not the same. And that was a huge lesson that we have learned from, and our guidelines have improved, and these mortgages are solid.
Great. How about, it comes up all the time, interest rates. What's your take on where they're headed, and what should buyers do right now versus waiting?
Well, for the last couple of years, we've been saying, okay, next year it's going to be this, next year it's going to be this. We're pretty much running neck and neck on what we're projecting at the end of 2026 to where we are right now. I think that everybody's at this point afraid to give a projection because we're afraid to be wrong, because we keep saying, okay, next year. I think we're going to be in the mid to low sixes for the better part of the next 6 months. We are anticipating 26 to be the year. I know we've been saying that, but I think I can even go back on classes that I was teaching in 24 saying that 26 is the year that we're going to see that change. Well, some things have changed from then to now. We've got a change in administration that we didn't know who we were going to get. And I look at my past, my own personal past projections, and I'm pretty much where I said we were going to be. My gut has been really kind to me, so it's been leading me in the right direction. What I'm guiding our clients to do. So I think that we're going to be looking at the mid to low sixes for a minute until we start to see some real decreases in the Fed.
Gotcha. Do you think the 2s and 3s are coming back ever?
No, not unless we're going to have another worldwide pandemic and we're going to go into some crisis that our stock market crashes or something like that. I really don't see those days. And I can go into why as briefly as I can possibly put it. We are a capitalistic society. Our country is based on the lending money for money in return with money on top of that, and that's how the investor makes the money. So if you're lending out money at 2% or 3%, you're really not getting that return on investment that's going to sustain for any length of time, which is why we have that lock-in effect happening, and why these banks don't want to do a VA assumption, for instance, because they don't want to hold on to that 3% paper. It's not making them money, it's costing them money. So right now, for the last couple of years, our banks and our institutions have been recouping that, and we've been feeling that pinch of them, recouping, because our interest rates have been high and they've been making the money on the money they've lent out. That's what we're based on. So really where we need to be is the 4s and 5s, where we were in 19 before we went into COVID.